My name is Esmeraldo and my artist name is Chico Correa. I'm from Brazil. I lived in several places in Brazil since my childhood, but living the last 25 years in João Pessoa, Paraíba, in Northeast. But I was born in Juazeiro, in Bahia State. I started playing instrument, I think, when I was 16 years old. I started playing guitar. But since my childhood, since I was a child, I was very curious about sounds, equipments. But for some reason, my family didn't want me to study music in that time because I was born in a very small city. My family was classwork people. They really didn't have time for developing other appreciation or hobbies, and they thought that music was something that was very dangerous. I always had this curious about music, but I only had the opportunity to have contact when I was a teenager. I had always curious about music from the world. I was always researching. This was before internet. I was looking for how is the sound, what kind of instruments that people have in some places in Africa, in China. I was very curious about this kind of thing. I thought that at some point I was going to be an ethnomusicologist because of this curious about cultures, and I decided to be an artist. I started playing guitar when I was in Aracaju city, and when I arrived João Pessoa, I had the opportunity to really study music because João Pessoa has a tradition of music choruses, of orchestra, and it's very huge the thing here. It was a place that always exported musicians and teachers for other universities. So I had contact with several places and interesting people here, from traditional music to orchestral music to all kinds of stuff. And I think this is what defined me and what I do. As a producer today, nowadays, I'm very influenced by the organic sounds. I used to sample a lot of these typical percussions, and I build them as part of the drum machine stuff. It's hard to define. I don't know what I'm doing exactly now. I'm just going by the sound. I work a lot with sample. I'm the guy of the sample. I like to sample everything and to change the things. And here in Brazil, I'm very known as a producer from the Northeast, the guy that takes some forró stuff and mix with electronica. But beside this, I play guitar in a band. And I work a lot with soundtracks, and I work a lot with ambient music, and it's hard to define. And at the same time, it's funny. It's good to be open to other possibilities. I don't have any barrier of working with people that are different than me.